The following program is an OCAmedia community-produced episode of Oregon Life, and we would like to thank our sponsor, the Oregon Brooklyn Optimist Club. We are proud to have you as a sponsor. Hello, I'm Frank Caruso, and welcome to a brand new episode of Oregon Life. This is part one of three. We visited the celebration of the true red, white, and blue, and combined with the 130 years of Oregon Fire and EMS here in Oregon, and much more on this episode of Oregon Life.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be back in Oregon for the First Responders event. This is the fourth year that it's going on, and we couldn't be happier as a family. 4 years ago, the state of love and affection for our police and fire departments and first responders was low, as it was nationally. And we thought, what a great way to honor the people and revere the people that give up their lives potentially for the benefit of the community. And, you think about what a community needs to be thriving in an environment, and the first thing is safety and security. And we said, along with a handful of families, we got together and said, can we raise some money and just have an event, no political affair, just have an event specifically for first responders to where we honor them and we can give them a platform to get the recognition they deserve for putting their life on the line. So 4 years ago, we pulled into Triangle Square, set up our tent with some flags, and it was a home run idea. And it's really grown over the past 4 years to now you've got this almost half-day event with hundreds and hundreds of people showing up, all the community support with the restaurants and the sponsorship this year. It's really grown under the watchful eye of the Masons here to something that I think not only Oregon could be proud of, but Dane County should be especially proud of, and maybe even the whole state of Wisconsin, hopefully. We know that there's talk about spreading this out to some of the other major cities and having a first responders event. So we really should honor and revere those who put their life on the line for us. These things don't just happen overnight. And when we decided to do this, we sat down with Chief Linsmeyer and Chief Pagenkopf many times and had discussions on how to do this right to make sure that the entire community was involved and that everyone who felt like they needed to or wanted a chance to honor and revere the people that took care of them in the days and nights when they were sleeping, they stood to watch. Those discussions were long and extensive to make sure everyone was involved and everyone felt like they had a way to participate. So interestingly enough, Oak Hill Correctional Facility, if you haven't seen that or if people in the community haven't been there, I urge you to get engaged with them. Not only do they do great work keeping us safe, but they do great work for the inmates, bringing men up to literacy levels where they can get out and have a job. These people do God's work there, making sure that everyone has a chance when they get out to redeem themselves and contribute to society. And if you don't know that about your town here in Oregon, I highly encourage you to get involved. It's a great place to really understand what people dedicated to helping everyone out looks like.
Hi, my name's John Graham, and I'm with the Oregon Freemasons. Last year, we heard that the founders for this celebration were relocating to Louisiana. Our police chief, Jenny Pagenkopf, knew our lodge chaplain, Denny Erfurth, and approached him and asked if we would take it over. A member of our Chapter 49 of the Order of Eastern Star suggested that we form a committee made up of Freemasons, Eastern Star members, and our Oregon Brooklyn Optimist Club, which we did. Now, for this event, since it's our Oregon Area Fire EMS District's 130th anniversary, thankfully, living in Oregon, we have a very generous community, and we have more than achieved our budget needs. So J.L. Richards this year is providing a buffet dinner. So this is a wonderful event celebrating all of our first responders in serving and protecting us 24/7, 365 days a year.
Hello, can everybody hear me okay? Yep. All right, otherwise I can use my mom voice. I know my kids are back there somewhere. So my name is Jenny Pagenkopf. I'm the Chief of Police for the Oregon Police Department. First and foremost, I want to congratulate the Oregon Fire Area EMS District for their anniversary. I know the 20 years I've been here, I've worked with some amazing people with our Oregon Fire EMS, and I'm very grateful for them. Next, I just want to say thank you to the organizers of this event. I mean, it's clear how much work they've put into this. It's already just gone off without a hitch, and we just really appreciate that. To Malia and Josh King, just a huge thank you for creating this and keeping it, in the way it is. It's just wonderful. Two amazing people in this community that really made this happen out of the gate. And lastly, I want to thank those who donated towards this, feeding our families. We really appreciate it. For the police department, for law enforcement in general, we are in a unique time right now. Either A, people don't want to be in law enforcement, or B, they do, but it's a competitive department, a competitive profession, so they jump around. When we interview people to become police officers here, one of the questions they ask us at the end of the interview is, well, what's unique about the Oregon Police Department? And I would say this profession is a calling, and I've heard it throughout my 23 years in law enforcement. It's a calling. Well, what is keeping people here, though? Because we can call all we want into this profession, but it takes a lot to stay in it through the thick and thin. And what I would say about the Oregon Police Department is, well, yes, we have watched some people leave this profession entirely, while we've watched people leave to go to other departments for more benefits, more pay. There have been core people within our department, all of them currently working for us, that no matter what have remained committed to this village and to taking care of this community. Even when we're short-staffed, instead of walking away, instead of complaining, they lean in. So I've watched our staff pick up an insane amount of overtime to make sure people aren't working alone while they're covering the village. They've taken on additional work. They've taken on becoming instructors so that as we're hiring new people, they're well instructed. And hands down, we continue to be the strong department we are because of those contributions and those times they lean in and help us.